Hey guys, welcome back to Art a la Carte. In this video, I want to talk about how to start adding clothes to your character. I get questions about this quite a lot, so I thought I would make a video on it. So first thing I'm doing is just sketching up a character. And actually, this is a really important part. You want to get a solid design to your character first before you go adding the clothes, because if your base isn't the way you want it, the clothes aren't going to set right. A lot of times when we start drawing, we want to get right to the fun stuff, which is designing the clothes and fashion and all that, but you really want your form underneath to be the way you want it, that it's balanced, that it's proportioned. So make sure that this is done first before you move on to the actual designing of your clothes. The reason that I want to draw a simple form, notice it doesn't have a lot of detail, but the actual form itself is there. I didn't put any detail to the face or the hair because that's really not going to affect the clothes themselves. It would affect it if I had a hat on. If that's the case, then I would work with the hat and the hair together at the same time to make sure that they match up. But I want to make sure that my position is the way I want it first, so then I can begin to drape the clothes over top of them. A lot of times we just want to go ahead and draw the character and the clothes, and your clothes will then maybe look a little bit flat or stiff, or really just like they have a lot of starch in them and they're just not going to have the flow that you're originally going to look for. All right, now that we have this form out here, we can begin to design our clothes. For this first clothing design, I'm going to start off with just a simple t-shirt top and some capri pants. I'm going to use a different colored pencil for the clothes so you can tell the difference between the form and the clothes, but you don't have to do that. The first step is to kind of block out your design. And so I'm going to start off with my neckline first. I'm going to have a little bit of a higher neckline. And I'm going to block out where the ends of the sleeves will be, so they're kind of a higher sleeve. And you'll notice as I'm putting these lines in here, I'm not drawing it straight across. I'm drawing with a little bit of curves. You want to think about how the fabric line is going to fold across a dimensional form. And that isn't something that I can teach you because any slight turn in this form is going to change that. So it's going to come from you looking at photos or real life and really studying these lines. It's going to take a little bit of practice and observation on your part. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin to lay the fabric in. Now, depending on the fabric, it's going to sit looser or tighter fitting to the body, but I usually always bring it out a little bit off of the form, just slightly, so that it doesn't look like it's like skin painted or something. There's a little bit of difference between the skin coming up and then the clothes. Depending on how thick the fabric is, you'll change that up. All right, and then I'm going to bring this around the chest and down, and again, the form comes in really tight here, but I'm just going to have it loose and over here. You're looking for places that the fabric can have pull with gravity. Unless it's a really tight fitting fabric, it's not going to come all the way over here. It's going to hang down because the gravity is just going to pull it straight down. As it comes over the chest, there might be just a little bit of a wrinkle right there, just depending on your form. And then I'm going to put in the bottom of the shirt here, and again, and just kind of curve that around just a bit. So now let's put on the pants, and again, I'm going to start with the pant waist. And then the pants are a little bit snugger around the top, but as they come down, I'm going to give them a little bit of a flare cut. So I'm going to bring mine down about half calf. If you wanted to make these full pants, you just bring them all the way down. And then I'm going to bring them around. And again, a little bit more gravity on this side. And then wrap that one around there as well. I might just give a little bit of wrinkle inclination as it kind of fits over the pelvis area. If there's any kind of fasteners, or if you want to put pockets in, or if you want to put in a belt, now's the time to start beginning to design that in. And there we go. So now you can begin to add in any kind of color that you want. I'm just going to make these some nice little kind of grayish capris. If you're wanting to put any kind of text or any kind of image on here, you want to make sure that you find that center line on your shirt, which isn't always the center here. Like this wouldn't be the center. The center comes here, and it's going to wrap up because the chest is going to pull this out a little bit. So my center line is going to go like this, and then you have to be able to warp your text in there. So if I put a big heart on her shirt, my heart would start right at the very top there. But then instead of just going straight, it's going to curve down. So you're going to see that curve. And it kind of hides under that wrinkle there a little bit. So again, this just comes from observing what real clothes and real text over a dimensional figure does. And there we go, our first clothed figure. She looks pretty cute. I do want to get into a little bit more detail on talking about folds and creases in the fabric and things like that. But I want you to help me choose what the next clothing article is. Whether you want me to do a dress or a skirt or a clown costume or a ninja gear or whatever that is, let me know in the comment section below. Cast your vote for the article clothing, or maybe hats or shoes or scarves or whatever it is that you are going, I can't draw this. So articles of clothing, put your vote in the comment section below. So if you're brand new to this channel, also make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you are subscribed and you don't get notifications of when my videos upload, there's a little bell icon or a little thing that says turn on notifications, and you can do that and YouTube will automatically send you notifications every time I upload a new video, which I don't know why they don't do that when you subscribe, but they just don't. It's weird, but if you hit the bell icon or notifications icon, then they will do that. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye!